Welcome to JC Jams, hosted by James Crew.
And Joe Calarco.
Each episode will bring a selection of songs to chat about and review. From James's jazz to Joe's hip hop, from operatic classics to trap bangers, and everything in between. Join us as we explore our music tastes and try to expand each other's.
What is up, Jammers? It's Joe. We have a very special episode here for you today. I brought two guests to discuss music with us, but because we're still bad at this, we forgot to introduce them properly. So I'm here to tell you that we have with us Eva in the top left part of your screen and Allie in your top right. Hope you enjoy today's episode.
In today's special episode, we have two songs each. So there's a total of 8. Again, I have a master playlist that I'll put in the description for everybody so they can listen along and give us their thoughts and whatnot. We really don't have a structure here, so you're going to have to bear with us as we wing the order of these songs. How are we feeling? Where do we want to start?
I'm good. Eva, Allie, how are we doing this week?
I'm doing lovely. I'm very excited to talk about your music. I think it was really great how we all very clearly have very different music tastes, and I'm excited to get into it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Indeed, I feel the same. Yeah, happy to be here.
Okay. All right, I have on my notes first the What Would You Do City High, which is Allie's song, one of the Allie songs. Okay. I enjoyed this. I was really enjoying it. And then there was the one line where the girl is talking about, like, what would you do if, or like, what would you do? We had to leave the house because he would have raped us or something like that. And I had to like full stop, pause and be like, what is this? What is the song about? And kind of rewind it and listen and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of a bop, but, sad lyrically, which is always an interesting combination.
Yeah,
Go
ahead.
I was just going to give context to it. Yeah. I'm a big fan. So City High, I took a class in college about kind of the history of rap and the history of music in America. And we obviously touched on the presence of rap in America and the importance of specifically Black people making music and how it's affected music nowadays. But there was a big
I'm a huge blues and jazz guy, and the history of American music is like a huge thing for me. I think it's really, really important. But do go on.
But so there was a big moment in that class where we kind of detailed rap in and of itself. And I kind of really, really enjoyed all of the really upbeat, like 70s and 80s, not inspired, but that kind of like very upbeat, very hip hoppy, high energy music followed or intertwined with horrible, depressing lyrics. And I think I mentioned it when we had discussed music at some point. But I think it's really, really interesting that like, that's exactly what happens anytime someone listens to it, where they go, "Oh, this is a great song. I love this." And you get the fun little sample from Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And,
I love that part. Oh, it's so good.
So it's like a fun time, and then you listen to the lyrics and you go, "Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute." And I really enjoy a lot of music that does that makes you kind of double take. And try to like, you have to listen to it again and again to really understand what's going on.
It's funny you say that. I have to bring this up because in the last episode, Joe showed me Birds Don't Sing, and I completely like didn't listen to the lyrics enough and didn't get the meaning behind the song, and he had to explain it all to me. Yeah, I thought this was a really fun song. Like you said, I really dig like the 90s R&B feel to it, mixed with the lyrics, like you were saying, the lyrics that are like not there. And I had to look up when the song was released because my mind goes, when is this in terms of Y2K 9/11 things? Yeah. And it was released like 6 months before 9/11. And it's like, oh, right. So this is when music was like still excited and people were having a good time and whatnot in the 90s. And then boom, everything changed. Because it's interesting to see how things have changed, not just obviously politically and whatnot after that, but in the music world itself, how things changed.
Yeah.
The Change of Pathway sent me, and then it comes back in like 10 times that it was in the first half of the song, and it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know. You're right. The contrast between the good vibes of the music and the not so good vibes of the lyrics is really good.
The chorus was really fun. It was just so catchy.
Yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
in such a like it's something that the lyrics they're sad, but at the same time it's still kind of like invigorating and exciting, and I could see people like bopping to this at a club.
You can still like kind of sing along to it.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
like,
it's
I feel like it's very much it's sad, but it's also like, well, what the fuck would you do? Like,
Yeah.
there's something empowering about that kind of sentiment of like, no.
the call to action. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a great first bop. Sorry, I threw my phone on the table. The last thing I will say about this, so I'm not sure if we're sticking with this, but I did say that you guys had asked if there was a theme, and I did say bangers. I would say that this absolutely classifies as a banger. This is a banger. So if we're gonna put these into a theme of banger, this fits perfectly. All right. My Ego Dies at the End by Jensen McRae. Am I saying that right? All right. Would you want to give us context first, Allie?
Okay, yeah. So context, I'm
Context, that's not her name.
No.
double checked.
Is it not?
McRae. I think there's an R in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jensen McRae.
Wouldn't be the
That's
first
okay,
time that
though.
I've done that.
That's okay. But yeah, so
bad.
okay. James, not including you, I know Joe and Eva's music tastes generally and where they kind of prefer to listen to music and what they prefer to listen to, especially given that it's not what I like to listen to. Like,
Okay.
we don't like to listen to the same types of music. So this
Neither
song
do me and Joe in our experience.
Good,
So
good. This is a little outside of what I normally like to listen to, and I kind of was hoping that it kind of meshed a barrier between what I like to listen to and hopefully what like Eva would find an interesting song to listen to. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
I took all of my notes for the songs in my Sudoku book.
Oh my God.
No, actually,
Eva.
As I do.
That's like the most Eva thing you could possibly do.
What I wrote down for this song was, didn't expect this from Allie, and Joe's gonna hate this. Oh my
Damn.
God.
Anyway, furthering the context is that she was super, super popular on TikTok, at least in my TikTok, from a different song she wrote. And because I listened to that song a lot, her music kind of infiltrated a bunch of the like playlists that TikTok makes for you. So at some point I heard this song and immediately went, how the hell did this song get into my playlists? I don't listen to this type of music. What's going on? I'm a big upbeat person. I like to listen to upbeat music. I don't enjoy slower songs or sad in vibe songs. I can do sad lyrics. I can't do like sad vibes. I don't care to listen to. So a lot of indie music is kind of out of the picture for me. So this is it's like a hint of indie. I wouldn't even call it indie itself. But I think it was interesting enough I was kind of sidelined by it because I was shocked that it appeared in my music, and then I kind of loved it. And then I was like, well, okay, if we're going to make this podcast about kind of exploring different types of music, I might as well share this with the class. And that's how we're here.
okay. Respect.
Got it. Okay. Well, so, and to give a little bit more context, obviously Eva and Allie and I have all been friends since like even before elementary school, James. I don't know if
I
you
don't
knew.
know a ton about
Oh, I didn't know it was that.
like I have never existed and not known Joe.
So like out my front window, I can see Eva's childhood house. Down the block, like literally down the block is Allie's. We grew up together. So
Okay.
as Allie did and Eva did say, I wouldn't say I hated this song. I would not say I hated this song. Would not say that. Okay. It was a little unexpected, especially in the mindset of I was going into the mindset of bangers, and the first song I listened to fit into said banger it fit into the bangers category, and this does not. Off the bat, does not fit in the bangers category, which doesn't make it a bad song. Just wasn't a banger, which is fine. Okay. I don't know if the style of singing is for me. The vibe I get is very much of like, this is something that my mom would listen to. Does that make sense? Like, I see like it gave 45-year-old housewife kind of music.
And that's valid. Where is Heather right now? And can you wish her a happy birthday for me? I already did, but like, can we wish her another happy birthday?
You want her
Yeah,
to
this is the pod shout out. Happy birthday, Heather.
Happy birthday, Heather.
Mom.
Yes.
Oh. For listeners, Joe just got up to get his mom, Heather, whose birthday it was yesterday, and he's walked away. I guess I'll go on
It's
about
actually today, James. Thank you.
Oh, my bad, Mr. Wireless Headset.
Is she coming?
Yeah, she's coming.
Oh, right. You like finished birthday dinner and came up here.
Hi, Heather.
Happy birthday.
Guest star Heather. This is James. You never met James.
No, hi James. It's nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
So she can't hear you, but go ahead. Say happy birthday.
Ah,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
guys. Looking good. Hey, Allie, I'm digging the hair. Looks nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Cool. Well,
All right.
thanks, love.
That was it. Happy birthday. I love
All
you.
right. Love you too.
All right.
All right. Be good, everybody.
Try our best.
Wow.
Love Heather.
That was great. That's funny. That must be like your guys' second or third mom, and I have no idea who that woman is.
It's the first time James has ever seen her. So, other fun fact, just because now my mom just reminded me, Allie and my mom have a long history together because Allie was one of my mom's Girl Scouts. And they went to Girl Scout camp together, where I also was at Girl Scout camp for a couple of years, working on my game, as I say. And
Right. Clearly that went well.
exactly. Basically, what I'm getting at is that Allie's camp name, everybody gets a camp name. Allie's camp name is Grandma. And this last song gave very grandma vibes for me.
Thanks, Joe.
I gotta be
Appreciate
honest.
that.
I didn't, and I guess I didn't think of this, and I don't think of the music that you guys have given me in the context of like, oh, this is a very Allie song, this is a very Eva song, but I'm starting to, like, this is starting to happen, especially since, like, I'm learning that obviously James has his very specific subset. But I don't know, for whatever reason, I never noticed as much growing up of like how different maybe our music tastes were. I wasn't surprised that you suggested something like this. Like, I could see you listening to this, so I find it surprising that you were like, this is out of my comfort zone. But yeah, so it's definitely out of my comfort zone. It was a little rough for me.
I love that.
Continue.
I love that so much. Okay, James, you had opinions. Or Eva, sorry.
Okay. So my note says she clearly has a really good voice, but I wish that I could more clearly hear the words she was saying. I feel like a lot of it kind of all blends together a little bit, her words, and that's a style, that's a thing, that's like a niche or whatever. It's just not necessarily my thing. I'm a stern believer in the voice is just another instrument in the whole thing. So I'm like totally down with like, you could just over the music that you're making, and I'm fine with it. Right.
Shout out Yoko Ono.
Shout out Yoko Ono. Actually, maybe not shout out Yoko Ono. But I thought the music was great. Like, it was a good song. It was interesting. It's not exactly my vibe. But it was all well done. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say other than that.
I think, sorry, real quick. Exactly what I have written down is that, like, I liked the instrumental, but with her voice, which is very clearly a nice voice, I could not understand what was happening. Like, every once in a while you would hear Ego Death, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that's the song name. But, like, everything else was kind of getting lost in the mix of the track or whatever,
And part of me was like, is that the point of the thing?
I don't know.
Is that it's all doing? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. But, yeah. Eva.
You just pointed to the corner of the screen, by the way, for me.
Oh, for me, it's correct. So
I'm sure. I feel like this is adjacent to what I would listen to, but not necessarily. Like, this is definitely more up my alley.
But
No pun intended. Yes. But I would say this is like a little too on the nose for me, kind of, in terms of like lyrics and like song message, per se. But it was fun. But I think I definitely like the other one more.
cool. Alrighty. The next one I have in my notes is yours, James. Do we want to do those?
Sure, we can do mine next. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably. Did we mention? Oh no, we did say who that was by.
Yes, because I messed
so the
up
two
her name.
songs.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, we did make fun of you for it. So we have. I brought Brooklyn by Youngblood Brass Band, which I'm sure Joe loved because it's a 7-minute instrumental with not a single lyric on it. And then like an idiot punk song called "Wriggle" by Clipping. Where do we want to start? Who has opinions? I want to hear them. I know Joe has opinions about the one.
Okay,
Allie, go first.
I'll start. So fun facts about me, James. I am a classically trained orchestral musician.
So am I.
Okay, wait, what'd you play?
A classical tuba performance, which is why I like Brooklyn, because there's a crazy tuba player in it.
Okay, that's so cool. I was a bassoonist, so like woodwinds are I favorite, obviously.
Yeah.
So honestly, I loved this song. I thought it was so fun.
Brooklyn, we're talking about first?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, yes. Okay. I love this song so much. You have no idea.
I really enjoyed it. I think it really possesses a lot of the qualities that I enjoy about instrumental music that don't pop up frequently in orchestral music. So a lot of let's start at the beginning. I think it's a bari sax, correct me if I'm wrong, has the like main bass line at the very beginning. Correction. It may not be. That's totally a possibility.
Is it like the
it's a tuba.
Never mind, a tuba. Great.
He's nasty at it. That's why it sounds like a bari sax.
Unsurprisingly. I really enjoy when we get like an individual bass line. I love that. I think that's so fun, and it doesn't happen a lot in orchestral music, obviously, because it's a lot more focused on waves of sound. You're one unit,
a part of yeah,
and I think jazz music individualizes everything so nicely, and I love to hear it. I liked the call and response from the rest of the brass at some point. I liked the sax solo at some point. I really liked a lot of the pieces that were in the piece itself.
Yeah,
and I think it blended really, really well. I enjoyed it. I think it'd be fun. I remember listening to it in the car, and I have a really long commute to work, so I frequently will listen to all of this music on a drive to work.
Got it.
And through more context, through rolling hills of Amish countryside, so which adds sometimes to the vibes. I really enjoyed it. It felt very nice, like background noise. Like I was like, oh, this is like a break from music that I would listen to in the car, and it's like really nice. Like I enjoyed all of it. My only critique is that I don't think it needed to be 7 minutes long.
Damn it.
But I really enjoyed all of it, so I can't really complain that much because it wasn't that hard for me to listen to the whole entire song.
Okay.
Joe, your turn.
No, go ahead, Eva.
No, I
okay. Let me just pull it up.
I can yap about this song, so I'll go last.
Let me just pull up the exact way that I worded this to James. within 30 minutes or 30 seconds of this song playing, it very quickly hit my brain that there was going to be no lyrics to this song. Absolutely zero. I texted, you did not. What?
Or like 3 words later in the song.
When?
Someone yells something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't consider that lyrics. Somebody's yelling something in the band as like a direction, you know? You did not just give a 7-minute song with 0 lyrics and 5 to 6 crying, laughing face emojis. Oh my God. And he said, I did, and it's really good.
And it is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, so...
Can we take 2 seconds?
Okay, so obviously, with the context of me being somebody who connects with music more lyrically than anything else, for it being a song with no lyrics, I enjoy it. Like, it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so for it being a song with no lyrics, and I enjoy it, I will always have this critique. It does not need to be 7 minutes long. There's no, like, I don't see a world where, I mean, okay.
Do you want me to explain to you why it's 7 minutes long?
No, give me a minute, because let me just like.
Because there's a reason.
Well, and I think part of it is like, look, everybody needs their solo, and obviously
that's what I was gonna say.
There's the structure of the way that this is as a big band jazz thing, right? Like everybody needs their solo. You have what Allie was saying, let's call and response, which is cool or whatever. I think if everybody's gonna have a solo, they all need to be interesting. That should be one part of it. Like, I don't know. There was definitely moments of it where like, and maybe it's just because I'm not this guy where it loses me. It loses interest at certain points. I find it repetitive in the same way that you would find like listening to Justin Bieber's Baby repetitive. Like, you know what I mean? Like the baby part of that, like baby, baby, baby. Oh.
Literally never purposely listened to that song in my life.
Exactly. My point, exactly. Like I find just an instrumental, like if I were to just throw that on, it is like that for me. It gives that vibes in my skull. And I understand that's probably an ADHD thing. It's a me thing. I would put it in the category of bangers. I think in the categories of songs that don't have lyrics, this is a banger.
Okay, I'll take what I can get, I suppose. I won't argue until it's my turn to talk.
Eva?
I definitely
point in every direction. Just be safe.
I would definitely consider this a banger. I liked it. I agree. Like, I get, like, there was a part of me who was like, okay, this song is still going. But also, I don't know, for this genre of music, it very much, like, makes sense. So it didn't necessarily surprise me that it would be 7 minutes long. But, and then I was checking out, I forget the name of who it's by, the orchestra.
Youngblood Brass Band.
But I saw they do like covers of other stuff, and like I think they had like a TLC song, which was cool. And but I liked the no lyrics a lot. And it's so interesting when songs without lyrics have such a strong melody. It's like there's no direct expression of what the message of the song is, but there's such a clear melody, so it's so much more interpretable of like what is the vibe you're picking up from this song. But it had a very fun, I think, like tune and call and response in it. So banger.
Hell yeah. Okay, so anyway, there's this really cool thing. There's one major thing that I want to talk about, and it's this tuba player in this song. Okay, there's like, first off, he has the longest solo. Like the whole second half of the song is the tuba player's solo. And again, if you're classically trained, you'll know what polyphonics probably are. But these guys probably need to use Latin to figure out what that is, right? So like there's a way you can play a wind instruments where you can make them produce 2 sounds at a time. And so I can do that with I'm going to try to do it. I hope it gets picked up by my microphone.
Yeah, I picked up for
so you can like hum and whistle, and you can do it at you can do it at an interval, and it will, because of the overtone series, create the 3rd or the 5th, depending on what you're doing. It's a whole thing. And the tuba player is doing that through his instrument, by singing through his instrument. And it's something I used to do when I had first heard this song in high school, to like practice, and because it takes twice the amount of air to both play and sing simultaneously. And it like looks and sounds really cool and is impressive to do if you can. But yeah, this tuba player goes crazy. It's an absolute banger. You're totally right. I'll leave it at that. I'm not. Yeah.
Can I say, in like, if I had that context, it's something that I would definitely enjoy much more. Right? Like,
yes, there's a lot of skill going into the stuff that these guys are doing. They're not just like. They're not just playing instruments for fun.
I think
like, there's a lot.
An appreciation for that, and like, the Justin Bieber baby comparison is a little harsh. But I do think that there was like the repetitiveness of like, there was a part they kept on going back to, and before they kept on switching into each solo, which I get. That's like, I mean, that's
chorus.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I get that would be like their version of a chorus.
Not their version. It's called the chorus.
But when there's not lyrics.
No, it's called the chorus, Joe.
Yeah. But in my brain, in my brain,
in Joe's world,
in my
chorus
brain,
means that there's a chorus behind singing it.
It was. Yeah. It was a little repetitive, but it was very enjoyable as well.
The next one I have a lot less to. I have almost nothing to say.
Wriggle by Clippings. Anybody want to start? Or
I'll go.
Go ahead.
This one was crazy. But I liked it, and like, it was so gay and wonderful.
Hell yeah.
I was like, whoa. I think, like, definitely banger, but like not a banger that I would necessarily like choose to listen to, but I still recognize it as a banger, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah, go. Do you want to go, Allie?
Sure. I agree with Eva that it is not something I would listen to ever. But I do definitely, this is like a to each their own song, where like I totally understand why people would enjoy this song. I thought the lyrics were, I loved the lyrics. I thought they were phenomenal. I like, the song started and I went, oh, this is different. And then I like listened to the song and I like read the lyrics and I went, no, I support that. I could not get over the like high decibel tones that came through the song. I felt like a dog. I felt like I was going crazy. So I don't think I would necessarily continue to listen to it. However, if you were to be like, this is my favorite song ever, I'd go, yeah, no, that's valid.
It's not, just to clarify.
The first thing I wrote down was okay flow, because the guy who's rapping on it is just freaking going on it. I also have that it's a little too lyrical, miracle, spiritual for me. Like, there's like the right amount of having that super fast flow and also being able to understand somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like,
totally.
There's like the Eminem effect of like okay, you're just going way too fast, and like sometimes that's cool, but for the whole song it's like wah. And when you add on that, I agree with Allie, the high tone frequencies. I think this is like my main gripe with like a lot of like clubbish EDM stuff, where it's just since they're throwing so much at you, like so many noises and different things happening all at one time, my brain turns off. Like, it will go into like shutdown mode of like 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 I don't know what to listen to. Yeah, I'm definitely a banger. Like, Hold on. The other thing I have written down here is I'm replaying through Cyberpunk right now, and it's totally a song I would see being in like Cyberpunk while you're like, murdering people throughout town or whatever. The other thing I said is that it's giving factory EDM with just enough cocaine. Like just
the right amount.
Just the right amount of cocaine,
No, I don't know what the right amount of cocaine is.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no amount for most people, but if you're into this, there is a right amount, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so go ahead.
No, you finished.
I was just gonna say, if it makes you feel any better, James, if I were to tell you which one I would listen to again, it would be the Brooklyn the Brooklyn. It would be Brooklyn. Like this one is like, I've listened to it once, I'm good.
So you thought you were going to get me into baseball. I'm going to get you into jazz.
Baseball?
Hockey, whatever you said. Let's continue.
You thought I was going to get you into baseball?
You said a sport. I don't remember, bro. It was months ago.
My heart.
James, that was the best thing you've ever said.
That's crazy.
You thought I was going to get you into baseball? Do you see the shirt I'm wearing right now? Do you think I watch baseball?
No, it's pretty
Eagle
clearly
shirt.
under the.
It's an Always Sunny
Yeah,
reference.
no, okay.
Go Birds. 4-0.
I'm sorry.
Disrespectful. That's the craziest thing you've ever said.
Anyway,
moving on.
I'm going to talk about Wriggle really briefly.
I'm sorry. I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, how dare you? So the tones you're talking about, those super high things. That like record scratchy buzz almost. I get that you hate it, and I kind of almost do hate it a little bit, but I think it is just the right type of dissonance that this song would need to make the dissonance work. And it does make it work, but that's not. I wouldn't want to listen to that squeaking in any other song like ever. I have, oddly enough, I'll say I have a soft spot for the lack of a better term, filthy music. In terms of, bless you, yeah. In terms of lyrics, the song is filthy. In terms of sound, the song is dirty. Like, I enjoy grimy. I have an entire playlist on Spotify titled Grime. There's just something about dirty, grungy music that I really, really enjoy. And this definitely captures that. Yeah.
I can see it scratching that itch for sure.
Oh, I mentioned, what did I say? Never mind. I had a bit and I missed the bit. It's okay. I'll just cry about it later.
Okay. I think we're gonna Eva. Yours next.
Sure.
Okay, we got Mirror by Grace Ives and One of Those Nights by the Eagles.
Correct.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Is it just Ives, by the way?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Ives.
Okay.
Joe, I had an excellent Go Birds moment with a drunk stranger the other night.
No way.
It's just like so often, like, I'll have like, where are you from? And it's always a fun conversation. Like, I'm from California, but I'm from Philadelphia. And then she was like, I'm from New Jersey. And then she starts going like, like in the middle of the street. And there's like so many other people. And I jumped.
That's fucking awesome.
I just wanted to let you know I occasionally will support a Philadelphia team.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know if Joe has informed you at all, but I am not a sports guy at all. So him and the other 3 people in our class where we met were all sports yahoos. So it was interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence James saying that, he thought I was
hence
gonna
me
get him into
thinking
baseball. It's crazy disrespectful. I would never give you such a boring sport as baseball to watch, James.
Well, yeah, and I hope now you understand why there's part of me that no, what?
Hockey and MMA are like the complete other opposite end of sports. But yeah, that's another podcast. That's another time. That's another conversation. Let's get into the music that Eva brought. Mirror.
Grace Ives, yeah.
By Grace Ives. Anybody want to go?
I'll go. I thought I enjoyed this. It did take me a few listens to, I think, really enjoy it. I think the first time I listened to it, I like didn't care for it. Like, it didn't. I was very neutral to it, and then like the third time that I listened to it, I kind of came around to it. Like, I think I did end up enjoying it, but back to this conversation about like Eva music or Joe music or Allie music or James music. Like, I listened to this and I went, no, this is an Eva song in my head. Like, if you gun to my head went, which one of your friends listens to this song, it'd be Eva. Like, I could do that. I think overall very neutral to it myself. Like, I don't think I would necessarily come back to it if it wasn't for us having this discussion about music. But I don't think I necessarily had anything negative about it. Like, there was no point of it where I went, like, that's yucky. Like, I think I was very okay with it the entire way through.
Yeah. This is kind of right up my alley. Hey, that's the second time that's happened. This is.
I can't imagine how many times it happens to her.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, this is like, for whatever reason, my theme. I kind of like short and sweet. I don't have much more to say on that other than like I liked the tambourine in the beginning where like you can kind of hear her like smacking on a little like tambourine and like the bells on it. Yeah. It's a nice like I'm trying to think of the right word. What is the word I'm thinking of? It's a nice aesthetic banger.
Yeah.
Is my personal feelings.
Okay. I think that I enjoyed it. I think for something with I really enjoyed the like simple backbeat with the stressors in the chorus to like really hammer lyrics home and stuff like that. It's made by one person, and that's always very impressive to me. I wish it was longer. Surprise, surprise, me saying I want a longer song. And that's because it feels like it's the beginning to a much more energetic version of itself. Like, you could put this at the beginning of a song of this that's more upbeat and stuff like that. At least that's where my head immediately went, was turning it into this, like, I have another spot in my heart for disco, which was last week's episode, where it like becomes this interesting like disco bit. But yeah, I really dig the ethereal vibes. I think having an airy voice is definitely like there's a niche for it. It's not exactly my thing, but I get it. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like Grace Ives a lot. I found her like 2 years ago. And she's got like a bunch of kind of short and sweet stuff, I would say. And I just like her stuff a lot because it just feels like she's got the kind of, like you said, like airy voice that feels kind of trendy. But I think a lot of her music feels like it's not necessarily trying to fit like or copy a lot of like traditional modern music.
Still very unique, yeah.
Doing her own thing. And she's got a lot of fun bops for sure, but cool.
The next one is One of These Nights by the Eagles. Do you want to give a little context on that before we talk about it?
Do people need context for one of these?
My favorite fixation song for the past month. I mean, I've loved this song for years, but I've been obsessed with it recently, and I just love Eagles.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead, James.
Joe, this has answered a question for me.
Okay.
It's made me come to a realization. Let me start at the beginning, okay? First off, the song is a classic. Everybody knows this. It immediately reminds me of the importance of a rhythm guitar and the fact that those aren't really a thing anymore. And it's absolutely like it proves itself and why it's important there. I'm not going to do it. So the thing I was about to start singing it. So Joe, the thing that I realized is that I am a lover of flair. and this is what was getting me the other week.
Okay.
And it's that like in the background, all this crazy nonsense that he's singing, like I love that stupid little shit because it doesn't need to be there, but it is, and it's fun and it's goofy, and the argument we had for the last 3 weeks about who I'm sure whoever may end up listening to this knows what argument we're talking about, is because it feels like it's an odd use of flair. I guess I'll just talk about it really quickly. In one of the previous episodes, Joe recommended a song by Freddie Gibbs.
They actually listened to it, so they can.
Oh, you did listen to this?
Yes.
Okay. The podcast or the song?
The song.
Okay.
That was the practice run that we did. I had them listen to the 3 that I.
Okay. I see. So I listened to Enchilada, right? And I was not the biggest fan. I felt it was kind of like boring, and the main thing that had gripes was the fact that it felt like he was just kind of like cursing all over the place for no reason. And like, that's like the most boomer take I could have. Right. But this made me realize that like, it's because in my mind, there could be something so much better than just that in the places for that flair. And it's just like it's an opinion thing. And I'm just saying that this is, I'm drawing this, finally, I'm like, I can finding the words for what I've been thinking.
Here's what I will say. I think you can look at it in a way, and I'm not saying this as in like, this means you have to like it. You can look at it in a way as Fetty looks as cursing as his kind of flair, because he's kind of just cursing to
absolutely
curse or whatever,
100%.
Right? I also think that rap music specifically has a lot of that flair hidden in it through the ad libs and shit. I mean, I think like Migos is like the perfect example of how they've changed like the way that people look at ad libs and stuff. And like, you know, you can't listen to their car karaoke with James Gordon without the 2 guys in the backseat going like "Mama" and, you know, "Quavo," right? Like, that's their flair. So I get what you're saying. It's an interesting thought. I can see what you're getting at. We're still talking about.
But yeah, one of these nights, the Eagles. Yeah, Eagles. I don't know. That's all I got. It made that. It's a classic. I love the rhythm guitar, and so how important such a thing is. And it's actually in one of the ones you brought as well. What is? Flair? The rhythm guitar and its importance.
Oh, yeah.
In the Oasis song.
So the Eagles are, I mean, I love the Eagles. I obviously grew up listening to some of the Eagles as well. This is something my grandfather has he's a very handy man. He always, does stuff for us. Allie and Eva obviously know he's kind of have a legend of losing fingers, which is another story that we'll go into another time. But he loses his fingers in his shop where he does all of his work, which is right above their garage. And he always has older music.
It's a weird place to lose them. You just find them laying around somewhere normally.
Yeah. I mean, he found them to put them back on. Again, we'll get another story, another time, another story. He always has music like this coming from the shop. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled up to their house, and we always go in through the garage door. It's kind of like one of those houses. So you always have to go right underneath his shop, and you always hear him and whatever he's doing up there. And he's always
that's what he's doing up there in his shop.
James,
apparently,
holy shit!
Well, I'm sure there'll be a knock on my door in a few seconds.
What was I saying? Yeah, something like this is always coming from his shop. It's awesome. I love it. I've heard this song before, and I haven't listened to it in a really long time. I love the guitar solo. The lead singer, I always think of this when I listen to Hotel California. His voice is just velvety. It's just so nice. It's amazing.
Okay. I agree with everything that's been said. Iconic, classic. Guitar goes crazy. The Eagles were part of the reason why I have always wanted to learn how to play guitar. I think I would love to be able to play some of the riffs that are in their music. Obviously not easy to do, but a goal that I have in the future. Phenomenal. One of my favorite things about this era of music is how most of this music is so low key horny, and I love all of it. I love all of it so much. Is that there was such an era of music where you played it in the like your parents played it in the car, but since all of the innuendos were curated so properly, you didn't catch on to what was being played in the song, and I think that's so fun. I love that so much. I have always been, and we circled back to this, I'm always a big fan of one vibe being curated by the music and then another vibe being talked about in the lyrics. And I think that like 80s and the 70s kind of hit it real hard with the like, this is a beautiful song and you can dance around to it and like you can have a great time with it being background music. But also if you listen to the lyrics, there's a really hot lady over there that I want to fuck. Like that's what
Yeah, totally.
I'm obsessed with that. Exactly. So like I think that fits into one of my favorite categories of music of the like, this is a great song, I really enjoy it, but if you take a step farther, there's even more content there that you can also enjoy. But yeah, no, love it. I think it's a great song.
Banger.
All right, let's get to it. If we're talking about bangers, we cannot have the conversation of bangers without talking about one Mr. Fetty Wap and his breakout song Trap Queen. This is obviously.
I'm going to read the remainder of our text conversation that you read out earlier.
I feel like it would be possible.
No, it's not.
You said, killing me, big dog. That's where you ended. I immediately then said, you recommended Trap Queen. There is balance in all things.
Yeah, and then I said, true, I guess somebody would have to suggest something bad when I come with something so amazing.
And I said, I'm glad we feel the same way.
And that's just the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, this is the context. Hold on, let me get the year right because that will probably be important.
Can we guess? Can we all guess before
Go
you
ahead,
say
guess the year, please.
Okay, wait. Guess when he released it or guess when it got popular? Because my theory is that they're different years. I don't actually know if that's true, though.
It's not. James is shaking his head like it's yes.
I was really hoping it was.
It's not, no. But go ahead, guess the year now that I have it officially.
Okay, well, I was really confident asking about it, and now I'm thinking and I have no idea. I'm going to say 2014.
Okay. Eva?
I was going to go 2017.
James?
It's probably 16.
Oh man, you guys all just missed 2015, the year of music, baby.
The year of music's 2016.
What do you mean? Nah, the
year of music's 2016.
Fuck, you're right. Well, Fetty Wap got us started the year before.
I beg to differ. I think prime.
He set the tone.
What month?
What?
What month? If it's set up 2016.
Oh, what month?
What month was the song released?
September of 2025 or September 25th.
2025 this year, baby.
September 15th.
It just came out brand new. Could you imagine the year of 25
big year 2025
comes out with Trap Queen.
Oh, wait, hold on. I also have to try to say this. Cuz I promised I would try to say this.
Is it a last name?
No. Okay. It is if you look at the album cover, obviously his one eye is very fucked up. It is a disease that he has. It is congenital glaucoma. Did I get that?
You're right.
Did I hit that? I hit that. I fucking killed that. I can't say what's
a lot
her
of people
name.
say it's like glaucoma.
Okay.
But like a glaucoma is like if you said that, like if you were like, hey, my grandmother had this and you said it like that, everyone would know.
Yeah, you're gonna know. Yeah, so he had that as a child and he can't see out of that eye. Also, he's currently in jail, unfortunately, Fetty Wap. He's got into jail for drug trafficking. That happened fairly recently, actually. I won't look up the year, but yeah, unfortunate that our trap king is no longer on the streets trapping.
Trap king.
Okay, so now I'll give the context. It's 2015. I have just made the switch from playing soccer most of my life to playing ice hockey. Okay.
What
And
grade were we in? Would this have been?
so I was playing a little bit of soccer and ice hockey at the same time. So I was in 7th grade. I started taking skating classes and stuff in 6th grade. So if you don't play ice hockey, before you actually play on a team, you have to go to an ice rink and you have to take skating classes. Like you have to take like a month's worth of skating classes so that you don't die when you go out there, because otherwise you can't do things. So 6th grade, I started
Normally
skating
death
classes.
stops you. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in the summer of 7th grade, I had started playing ice hockey and blah 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 blah. This was what was fucking hot, dude. Trap Queen. Hold on, let me pull up the other Fetty Wap bangers. I think the other one is called Again. Yeah, it is. 679. Yeah, those were the 3 big hits. And you could not step into the Hatfield Ice Hawks locker room without hearing a little bit of Fetty Wap. And that is why you cannot talk about bangers without talking about this song right here. Share thoughts.
I respect it. I support it. When you sent this to us, I was like, yes, no.
I was so happy
Like,
somebody
actually,
recognized us.
I immediately, your 2 songs, personal opinion, you hit it out of the park this week.
I know.
Definition, those are certifiable bangers.
What was the meme that I sent? We're going to have to put this in the episode. When I said that the theme was bangers, what was the meme that I sent? And I know bangers, dude. I know bangers.
And you're right. And I respect it. I think Trap Queen was the epitome of, I am a very privileged white person singing music that I should not be, loud and proud.
Yeah.
I respect it.
You mean a room full of young white boys shouldn't be bumping this before every single hockey game? What do you mean?
Shouldn't? Debatable. I think it was a great music. I think it was a great song, and it took the world by storm, obviously, and all of us were listening to it. I think I probably should have.
James, okay. Hold on. Before you give me that finger, bro, get your millennial
All of
ass.
us?
No, get your millennial ass out of here. This is how I know
Don't
you're a
you
millennial.
call me the M word.
No.
Don't call me the M word.
James is 26 for Allie and Eva, and it is a contention between us.
It's not a contention.
No, it's a contention.
Millennial?
If he's millennial or not, he's very clearly a millennial.
I was born in 1998. That's the year that starts Z. I don't like.
If the year that you were born starts with a 19, you do not count, big dog. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then you're an infant still in everybody's mind. You're a fetus
I'm an infant
because it's still 2010 in my mind.
Okay.
That's valid.
Everybody was listening to this song. It has 1 billion and almost 500,000 or 500 million listens, 1.5 billion listens on Spotify. But continue, Allie, please.
Yeah, no. Like, I think back on this and I go, wow, this was definitely a song that, like, my mother as an adult listened to me scream in like a car setting or like in my room setting, and she probably definitely was like, what is she listening to? So, and I kind of enjoy those songs. I kind of enjoy the things that I like think back to and I go, ooh, I don't know if I should have been saying that out loud as a kid, as a child. However, bop, amazing. It was very, very nostalgic at 6 a.m. Amish countryside to be blasting Trap Queen. That was phenomenal. I was really tempted to like roll the windows down and see if it really like sparked some joy into some farmers.
Into the cows that you were passing.
The Amish would really, yeah, I'm sure they'd.
I think they'd enjoy it.
Eva, go ahead.
Yes, very nostalgic. This takes me back to like those middle school dances. And just everyone like shouting along to this song.
This wasn't played at the middle school dance, but this was played at the after party at the middle school dance. You know what I'm saying?
This was definitely played at the middle school dance.
What after party did you go to?
Allie, the same one that you went to. What the fuck are you talking about?
I recognize this as a cultural banger, I would say. This is not one that I would deem personally a banger, as I like kind of hate it within my soul. I think like it's just hard not to, and I think I
See,
very much felt
at
that
least at least she says it. I try to find words to make it sound like I'm not just saying I hate things. I respect this.
But I felt that way at the time too. I mean, with many of the like cultural bangers that would be blasted at school dances, and it's like, okay, this is what's popular. And so yes, I recognize, but I don't feel, I would say.
That's valid. All right, James.
He's ready to be disappointed.
I'll let you unleash. Go ahead.
So first thing I wrote down when I started listening to the song was, oh, I do know this song.
Okay.
So any nostalgia that you have is not shared. I have no connection to this piece of music, like at all. I don't like his voice even a little bit. It's like really annoying. He sounds like a dolphin. I like the middle bit more than anything because like he's actually like it's actually his voice, and is that a different person in the middle section?
No, he's the only one rapping on this one.
Yeah. Okay. So like I enjoyed that bit actually than the rest of the song.
Not the chorus.
Not the chorus, yeah.
So you actually enjoyed the rapping part, because this is unusual for Allie and Evo do not realize.
It was
you enjoyed it in relative to the rest.
It was bearable, yeah. I was like, okay, this is I understand why people like this song. Like it's okay. I did. What did I write down exactly here? Do people actually listen to this question mark? Checks artist page and sees it's his number one song. Must be because it's a meme or something.
Must be because it's a meme.
Yeah, or because of the backbeat and music, because it's hype and whatnot. I didn't assume people actually listened to the song. I wasn't the biggest fan. I mean, it was okay for what rap I listened to. I really didn't like his singing voice at all. It was really annoying.
Can I share? This is my personal beliefs on this. So Fetty Wap is an interesting moment in time, because this whole album kind of blew up and he disappeared for years after this. And then he like tried to come back into the sphere, and obviously nothing. So it's not even that he's like a one-hit wonder. He's like a one-album wonder, which is kind of interesting. And I mean, I'm not listening to the whole album and whatever, right? Like there was, I think, only 3 songs that I remember actually genuinely listening to. And do I listen to these today? Absolutely not. The only reason that this, I was like, oh my God, like I thought of this song. I saw it in like a TikTok remix of like sports highlights from that era of like, you know, that era, and like certain players that were like, oh my God, like it brought me back to that space and time. So, and then we were like, oh, we're talking about bangers. I have to bring this up. It was part of my sports moment, I guess, sports moment in time. Yeah, is it a great song? No. Like this isn't by no means a great song. I think it's the death of bling rap. Like this is the end of like that era of like big in your face, like bling-ish rap, like that 2000s vibe. Because after this, like there's nobody else that's doing it like this. Like this is the last time I've heard this sound from an artist in like the rap sphere or whatever. So I just think that that's a very interesting part of the Fetty Wap lore. And with that, I'll move on to Don't Look Back in Anger by Oasis. So my dad used to play in a band. as I think I probably told James at this point anyway. But yeah, he used to play in a cover band actually with my uncle at the time. My uncle was the drum player. My dad was the lead singer and a little bit of guitar and stuff. He played the song, and I have a very specific memory. Allie and Eva will know exactly where I'm talking about. Obviously, James, you won't. Do you guys know where the old Cold Stone used to be? The Cold Stone Creamery? So one time my dad had a concert outside of the Cold Stone Creamery, and for whatever reason, like a lot of people came, and he sang this song, and it was like the first moment. I was like probably like 6 years old, but I just got back outside after getting my ice cream, and I heard him playing this song, and I was like, damn, my dad might be a rock star. Like, how cool is that, right? So there's that little story, and then on top of that, the other funny story is obviously I had this moment in my childhood, and I think it was probably high school. I was like sophomore year of high school. I had rediscovered Oasis and was kind of like, oh my God, this was like one of the songs that my dad used to play in the band. And one day I thought nobody was home, and I put this on in my headphones, turned it all the way up, couldn't hear a fucking thing, and was like yelling at the top of my lungs this song. And it just so happened that my dad walked in on me, and like it's one of those things where I was like, he probably should have been mad with how loud I was being, and I think we also had like the windows open and stuff. Like my neighbors were absolutely hearing me do this. And instead of like being like, why the fuck are you so loud? He was just like, listen to some Oasis, huh? And I was like, yup, like hell yeah. So got the little head nod there. Yeah, this is super awesome. Oh, hold on. No, wait, I'm not done. The brothers that are the main part of Oasis,
The Gallaghers.
The Gallaghers, thank you, Eva.
Yeah.
They also happen to be Manchester City fans, which I'm also a fan of. So they released like last year they released like a jersey collection with the team and stuff. It was all cool. I didn't get one, but yeah.
I saw us both make faces. I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't know about you, Allie.
My family is a Chelsea fan.
Okay, so
my boyfriend Joe, who you have to meet. I keep talking about both of you to the other person, and it just needs to happen. He's a Man U fan, so you guys can have your discussion about it.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll have that discussion with him. But how is it that you don't like any sports, James, and yet the one thing that I hear out of you is that you're a fucking Arsenal fan, which is like the second biggest rival.
I say fan. I'm nepoed into it, you know?
It's like
I call myself a Yankees fan, but it's just because I'm from New York and the Mets are worse. Apparently not this year, though. I don't know.
Nah, they're always worse. It's fine. You can say that forever. I can't believe you just said that you're an Arsenal fan. Wow, blows my brain.
My dad was my soccer coach. What do you want from me?
Wow. Okay, yeah. I'll let you guys talk about this banger. I've given my little backstory.
What's the recognizable chorus? Because like I always thought that
Sally can wait. You talking about that?
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, I actually have this down too. I always constantly mess up. They change back and forth when she's walking on by and when we're walking on by. I never get it right. Do I give a fuck? Absolutely not. I sing it loud. I sing it loud and proud. Continue.
Yeah, I said this is another classic. I again really showed me that we need to start playing rhythm guitar again, because it's just it's right there. And I mean, I think it is of its time, and that's about as. I think that's both a compliment and not.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, but it's a good song. I don't have anything bad to say about it.
No, yeah. One of yous.
Mead, go.
It's a banger. It's of course a banger. I believe one of my memories with this song is I think there's the show Lost. I don't know if anyone knows it, but there's this guy Charlie, and he's in a band, and I think he sings this song at some point in the show. It was like a big scene. It was fun.
He sings it in the show?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like I think it's during one of like the time travel episodes and something
God.
ridiculous is happening. But yeah, he has very Oasis vibes. But yeah. It's been fun seeing people go to like the new shows and stuff.
Yeah, they
I know a
recently
couple-
started touring together again, right? The Gallagher
Big deal.
brothers had this big beef and whatever. I don't know what it's all about, but yeah. That was a big part of like the Manchester City return. They were promoting the fact that the brothers were back together a lot. You know, it's all about the brotherhood.
Big hype. Shout out Philadelphia.
Manchester City, but yeah. Shout out Philadelphia.
Well, no, I was
Okay.
City of Brotherly Love.
Oh yeah, that too.
I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say.
I'll take
That's
any
all.
Philadelphia shout out I can get. Go ahead, Allie.
Yeah, so I have a fun little story about this song too. Important to note is that when I saw it, when you put it in the group chat, I actively went, "Uh-oh, I'm gonna cry" when I listened to this song. And lo and behold, I did cry when I listened to this song. I'm a big James. I'm a big crier in general. I do it a lot, especially when it comes to music. All the time, constantly. Like it's really easy for a song to get me if I'm in the right spot.
There's one song.
So-
I'll tell my story after yours, but go on.
Good. So backtrack to a few months ago. I just graduated college. Eva also just graduated college. Congrats, Eva. One of the things that one of the last big events that our college held. I went to a small liberal arts school. It's going to make a lot of sense when I explain this story.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Sorry.
for real. No, it's okay. It's valid. We had a school radio, and then that radio station that we all kind of worked at, we put on like a festival of sorts that we brought like town bands in, and we hired a bunch of local things. And one of my best friends at college, her boyfriend plays in a band. His band performed. Okay, great. That's the connection. They at some point played this song. We're all sitting on a blanket together. Like all of my friends are together. It's like the last 2 weeks of class. And in that moment, all of us go, "Oh my God, this is ending. Like this is the end of college. Like we're celebrating a time that like we're not gonna ever get again. And like this is a moment that we're gonna look back on." And we all went, "Uh-oh. Oh no." And we didn't share it then in that moment, but like later on we had moments where we were like, "Hey, do you guys remember that time that we were like sitting on that blanket listening to this music?" And all of us agreed that was like a terrifying moment. Anyway, so it's a very nostalgic song for me. In like the past 6 months, which I think is hilarious that it's such an old song.
Yeah.
But like now newly has nostalgia for me. But honestly, I love it. I think it's a great song. I think it's a classic. Once again, very, very fitting for the time it was written and made in. But I think I think can be enjoyed now and it's still,
It has its place.
usable. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
James, your story, go.
Oh, it's not nearly as beautiful as that, frankly. No, I cried one time to a song, and it was because
I like how you're like,
I've
I've only cried once to a song. Like,
well, yeah, well, it's because that's what she was talking about. She cries to music a lot, apparently, and I have no experience in this field, bar the one time that I was playing. It's called O Mio Babino Caro, which is a really famous opera piece. O mio babino. Right? It's a really crazy opera piece.
I don't know how much we got from that, but
Yeah, sorry. I don't know how much Discord even picked up of that.
it's all good.
If you guys even heard it. We'll see. Very little.
Yeah, just a little.
Whatever. Okay.
beautiful.
But basically, it's this like super high female soprano voice part, and I transposed it for tuba. And it was like one of the last songs played at my grandmother's funeral. And I played it on the tuba after I transposed it and started crying, like with it as I'm doing it. It was quite a thing. But that's my story.
That's nice.
I think that was beautiful. I think that was
that's a very
Thank
beautiful,
you.
touching story. Yeah.
I think that was great. I cry all the time. Like, actually, my go-to, Phil Collins, "You'll Be in My Heart." I cry every single time.
Oh yeah, anything on the Brother Bear
Immediately.
soundtrack.
Tarzan.
Also Tarzan. Tarzan's a good one.
Hold on.
I was gonna say I cry a lot. You've probably seen me rubbing my eyes this whole time. I cry laughing in the blink of an eye.
I have a question for all of you. What do we think Sally did?
See, Joe, I'm partial to a really simple joke answer,
Your mom?
but she was just on the pod, so it's
Don't disrespect Heather on her birthday like that, bro.
That's why I didn't say it.
Thank you. Appreciate the respect for her. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good question.
What did Sally do? What can she wait for? You know? Don't look back at anger at Sally. Like, for what? Like, what the fuck? What did Sally do?
Maybe she just had to move on to better things.
Damn.
Personally, I believe I like that we purposely didn't give Sally a thing. I like that there was no specific definition. I think it's now universally applicable.
Yeah, because now everybody has a Sally.
Damn. And everybody does have a Sally,
Everybody has
unfortunately.
a Sally. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, we do this beautiful thing at the end of all of our podcasts, guys.
Oh, my favorite bit. May I explain?
Yeah, go ahead, because they haven't heard this.
An old professor of mine, a private instructor, told me that there are only two types of songs in this world. There are love songs, and there are pirate songs. And every song is either a love song or a pirate song. Or some kind of middle ground gray area of the two.
I like how immediately you can go, or some kind of middle ground gray area. So then there is a third category of song, but we're just
well, no, there's not,
okay,
because it's
not.
the two things, and then a little bit of both.
Can't pirates love?
Absolutely, they can.
This has been an ongoing discussion. Yes,
it's a Venn diagram, precisely. It's absolutely a Venn diagram. A pirate song. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh! Now I have the perfect visualization.
We found that you can have.
I'm gonna make a Venn diagram and put every song we do in this podcast on the pirate or love song Venn diagram.
Yeah, we found that you can have a pirate song that talks about love, but you can't really have a love song where you're also a pirate. Yeah, where you're also a pirate. You know, if it's a love song, it's a love song.
Most mixes are pirate songs with a bit of love.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this over with, shall we?
It's Joe's favorite bit, clearly.
I'm fucking with you. Okay. If we're going to go all the way back to the start, it is What Would You Do in City High? It's very clearly not a love song. Right?
But I think it's not piratey, though. But I think if I had to put it into a category, I think it may be a pirate song.
Yeah.
But I could also, debatably, I could twist it in a way that the narrator is in love with the woman who's telling him this story.
Yeah.
Like that they clearly have a relationship.
Right.
So I think I wouldn't be upset if we called it a love song, even though it's clearly not about love necessarily.
Yeah. Any other thoughts? Anybody?
No, I was only going to call back to the Gloria Gaynor song from last week. That was a self-love song. That was very like kind of this empowering feeling, and that's kind of what I get. This call to action almost deal, like be better feeling that I can fit into a love song vibe.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that.
Love songs can be sad too. Love songs don't have to be happy.
I tend on the piratey side just because it's kind of like I can see it in a.
Well, it's R&B. Yeah, it's.
Well,
what do you mean? I don't understand.
A pirate song?
It's purely vibes based.
It's your definition of pirate.
So
whatever you believe a pirate is.
Like what I'm thinking right now is that like like you're on a boat, right? And you're scraping barnacles, you're getting scurvy. And what would you do? You would probably sing a song where you're like going through the hardships and then being like, well, what would you do, fellow pirate? Huh? Would you pirate things? Or would you possibly save those people from rape? You know, like, I don't know.
Jill said.
Yeah. So that's me.
Yeah, it could go either way.
It's
right in the middle of that Venn diagram. Noted.
All right. My ego dies at the end. This is very much, I think, falls into the self-love category.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pirates don't really deal with their ego death, I think.
No, they just die.
Yeah, they probably just die.
They die at the end. Yes, pirates do die at the
end.
Yeah. Brooklyn pirate song. There's no lyrics. It can't be anything other.
It's just a jam. It's probably just a pirate song. Although there's the in the middle that's like kind of lovey-dovey. That's like he's like really getting in there, but then it goes back to the rest of the pirate stuff, which I think is very piratey. You know, you come ashore, you get a lady, you head back out. Thing.
There's no lyrics.
Or not a lady. Yeah, there doesn't need to be lyrics.
But I feel like if it's going to be a love song, how many love songs do you know that don't have lyrics?
A lot.
A lot.
Name one.
Seal Song.
I
we
rest
sang
my
that in high
case.
school.
What?
Ooh, yes.
What'd you say?
Remember that?
I'm pretty sure it's called Seal Song, and it was a choral piece that we sang in high school. And
But we sang it.
I don't remember any part of it, but I that is correct. I'm sorry, I misread the question. I got too excited about Seal Song.
I don't know. I think I've played innumerable brass or orchestral pieces that are wordless and yet have this overwhelming emotional loving feeling to them, this broad fullness.
Yeah, I haven't heard one named, so I don't know.
Yeah, Joe, maybe you're just not in tuned to like musical emotion, I think is what
I'll next week on JC Jams, Joe finds the meaning of love.
Look, and then
without words.
They're
called actions, Joe.
Yeah, you can suggest me a song that you think is lovey-dovey, and then we'll do is it pirate, is it love song at the end, and I guarantee you it's gonna be a pirate song because it doesn't have any words to it. We're gonna move on.
I can't wait for this. I can't.
To Wriggle. Wriggle is that's a pirate song, right? Wriggle.
Wriggle's definitely a pirate song.
Pirates love to wriggle.
Really horny pirate, but but pirate nonetheless.
Yeah. One of These Nights by the Eagles, I think falls into love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mirrors by Grace.
I think that's more pirate.
Pirate? Okay, yeah, I don't really know.
I would agree, pirate.
Pirate. Okay. Trap Queen is
Never did I think I would be putting Trap Queen on the
pirate
diagram
and love song scale.
I go love. That's got to be a love song.
I want to say love too.
I think it fits the middle of the diagram.
Yeah.
Because I think that if 1500s pirates were able to listen to Trap Queen, I think they'd eat it up. I think they'd love that.
Oh yeah.
I think in my head, in my Venn diagram, it goes in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would probably agree.
I would definitely put it leaning love song, but closer, center close, center right, wherever it is on the Venn diagram. Don't Look Back in Anger, I think is very clearly a love song for moi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there you have it, folks.
Thank you for coming, guests.
Yes.
Allie and Eva. Okay. Next time I'll
Her name
know
is
it.
not on the screen, in fairness.
It's not. In fairness, it's not on the screen. I would know if it was.
But you said that Wally tripped you up, but in Wally, it's Eva.
Yeah, you
did
say
okay.
that.
Yeah, I'm just dumb, I guess, is my actual
I thought
excuse.
that was interesting earlier too, but I didn't want to correct.
I was like, it's very distinctly Eva and Wally.
Oh, it is! Oh my god, you're totally Eva. Oh my god.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, thank you, guests. Thank you, Eva and Allie. And to everybody, hopefully watching out there, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.